Yeah, though, man. So it seemed like Charleston and them done played a trick on y'all because 600 Breezy ain't check them. You know what I'm saying? It showed, the first clip showed 600 Breezy talking to Charleston being quiet. But then I seen the other one where Charleston was talking shit back to 600 Breezy. And I seen one of the comments, I'm bringing this to y'all like this. I seen one of the comments that said, I'm just now finding out with all these videos because 600 Breezy didn't respond, didn't go all crazy on Charleston and beat him up and do all this shit he act like he do to somebody. And then I seen one of the comments say, you starting to realize that these gangsters is not as hard as they should be. And see, this is what I tell you. Me being a nigga that came from all of that shit, seen that shit up close and personal, it's a few reasons why I don't respect gangsters or respect the street shit. Because anybody that's willing to throw it all away and be a total ass and like commit suicide while they still alive could join. The more of a throwaway type of person you are, the more you stand out in the game, the more chances you take, the more risks you take. That's not what I'm about. And see, I start seeing how I used to take your lunch money. I used to punk you, but now all of a sudden you running around with a crew. You know what I'm saying? And now all of a sudden you tough and people gotta respect you. People gotta watch out for you because you're a killer now. But niggas used to beat you up. And now you didn't kill somebody, you got a body, so now everybody gotta respect you like you a god. I don't respect shit like that. And I'm dumb enough to still look you in your eyes like you that bitch ass nigga that I used to punk back in elementary. See, I done seen a lot of niggas start fucking around the streets and all of a sudden they tough and all of a sudden they got a bone to pick with you. All of a sudden they got a bunch of stupid shit to say to you. Anyway, let me get back to the 600 Breezy shit. One thing I give Charleston is like, Charleston, it showed the other clip, Charleston talking shit, the way he talks shit to everybody, raising his voice, saying I'm gonna say what I said, Like I'm from California. I'm gonna tell you, these Texas niggas not really scary like that. They gonna bump their gums, they gonna stick their chests out, and I'm telling you this, Texas niggas this is what I tell you about Texas niggas. They be kind of with that action. They ready to fight. Texas niggas kind of like Bay Area niggas. You got some hoods where they only shoot, no fighting. See, in Texas, they'll shoot and fight. They'll fight you. In Texas, they'll step in the square. They call it out. You know, in Cali, they say catch the fade. In Texas, they say they'll step in the square. In Texas, they'll step in the square with you. You know, in Texas, they'll beat for you. And when you beat for somebody, that means you sneak them. I had to get used to that. I was talking to a bunch of Texas niggas because when I first moved out here, I did what I did. You know, I got to hang around the niggas that I'm used to. So I came to Texas, came straight to the streets. Niggas like, I beat for that nigga. When they beat for somebody, that means you sneak somebody. Niggas will sneak you and everything. You know? And yeah, they tricked the internet, had you thinking Charleston was getting punked by 600 Breezy. Then you see the other footage of Charleston talking hella shit. You know? The reason why I don't have respect for gangsters, cause see, this is how I see gangsters. I look at all this shit differently. Like if a nigga a serial killer, if a nigga wanted to be Michael Myers, if a black dude in the hood wanted to be Ted Bundy, all he gotta do is be a gangster and get bodies. See, some of these niggas be with the shit, but some of these niggas be murderers. Some of these niggas be Ted Bundy. Some of these niggas be motherfucking the Zodiac Killer, but just disguised as a nigga in the gang. You know what I'm saying? It's the Hillside Strangler. He got 12 bodies. The little nigga from your hood that's known for shooting got 12 bodies. It's all the same. And then I done seen suck ass niggas that wasn't even really with the shit. All of a sudden, they respect it. Like they legends overnight just from doing something. But what I tell you, it take a real man to be a man. That's the coldest part about it. In these streets, it take a real man to be a man, cuz. Think about that. It take a man to be a man. That's how I was. I denounced the streets. I was like, fuck it. Y'all mad at me for not wanting to be in the streets? Fuck y'all. See, I'm stuck in the middle. I ain't no square ass nigga. I ain't no street nigga. Cause I know what street niggas is made out of. My makeup is too layered for me to just be something as simple as a street nigga, something as simple as a nigga that's ready to throw it all away for nothing. My life means more to me than that. You know, 600 Breezy, he seemed like a cool, level-headed person, man. See, some niggas grow up in that shit and grow past that shit. You know, some niggas manhood mean much. You know, if you a man, like this is how I feel. If you a man, manhood should mean the most to you. See, that's all it really is. Manhood lasts longer. Being a street nigga is like being a rapper. You only hot when you like, you know, from 12 to like 30, 12 to like 25. Really. Being a man is a long career. You could be a man all the way till you die, and then still have a legacy and be a man even after you die. So what you niggas want to leave your legacy behind? Being a street nigga or being a man? A man is much harder. I'll tell you that. Being a man is much harder. It takes more dedication. But it's more admirable though. And see, deep down inside, street niggas respect real men. That's what people don't know. That's why they respect Charleston White. That's why gangsters respect Charleston White. Because he a real man. I get that to him. Even though he obnoxious, he annoying. Street niggas respect real men. I done seen street niggas like me. I'm probably about $165. I'm about 5'10", 5'9" or some shit. Probably 5'10". I've seen street niggas respect me. I've seen a 6'5" street nigga respect me more than he respect like another nigga 6'5" that's a fake ass nigga. That's a nigga that's in the streets that's not respected. I done seen gangsters, you know, respect me for being a man more than they respect their partner for trying to keep up with all that gangster shit. Gangsters, real men, real gangsters respect real men, bro. And to be honest, what's so crazy, what make good gangsters be the gangsters that got a little bit of, you got the grimy snake gangsters, and they, you know, they do their thing too, because you can't have a heart out there. And then you got the gangsters that get love for being men inside of that gangster. Like, when you're a gangster, but they can see that man in you too, the streets tend to spare you a little bit more. The streets tend to have a little bit more love for you. And that's why that shit didn't go down like that with Charleston and 600 Breezy. Because Charleston a real man, bro. These gangsters, they see that you're a real man. And they respect that. They honor that. Some of them wish they could have took that route. That's the coldest part about it.